Hello fans! Welcome back to our channel. I hope your day was fantastic. Before we start, kindly like, and TKO's entry into the boxing world has many fans wondering what the future holds for the sport. Mark Shapiro, TKO's president and chief operating officer, provided some insight into what the future holds. TKO Group Holdings, which owns both the UFC and WWE, collaborated with Saudi Arabia and Turkey Al-Sheikh on the new boxing promotion, with TKO handling logistics and Saudi Arabia and Al-Sheikh providing financial support. Following the previous card headlined by Saul Canelo Alvarez and William Skull, which Alvarez won by decision to become the undisputed super middleweight title for the second time, Al-Sheikh stated that Alvarez would meet former junior welterweight and welterweight undisputed champion Terence Crawford. On September 12, Crawford vs. Alvarez will be the headliner for the first TKO boxing event. A fight between such accomplished fighters fits the super fight tag, which Shapiro said would be an occurrence 1 to 4 times each year across a schedule of 12 cards per year. I would just tell you that we're expecting with the boxing organization that we're putting on an average of call it 12 fights a year, 12 cards a year for each of the next 5 years, Shapiro said during a quarterly financial call. We're still putting that plan together and obviously working hand in hand with our friends from Saudi. Dana White and TKO Group collaborate with Turkey Al-Sheikh to develop a boxing promotion. What it may mean for the sport, regardless of that, we want to hold 1 to 4 super fights per year, depending on how things go. However, we would categorize the Canelo/Crawford September showdown as one of those. Then, on that undercard, we would have a number of fights that would most likely appear on our newly founded boxing organization's television/media partners. Shapiro went on to say, the Saudis are funding these super fight cards. We'll work with them on media rights arrangements and charge a commission. TKO would keep the super fight cards and the remaining 12 cards as 2 separate businesses. Further details on TKO Boxing, including the official name for the promotion, are still to be revealed. Among the most interesting details still to come are what fighters will be a part of the promotion, since most of the biggest names, world champions, and most experienced fighters are already tied up in promotional deals with various established boxing promotions. Kindly keep checking out and subscribing to my USR Media channel.